Hi, my name is Jaime Avendano. The artist of this painting is
Giovanni Galisi, and the model taking is called The Adoration of the Shepherds, and the technique used is oil in canvas.
Starting with the visual elements, you can see there are a lot of lines. First of all, the type of lines. We have the vertical ones. Well, you can see the vertical ones in the wood supporting the roof, in the sticks, and in the mat that is in the back. Also, you can see horizontal lines that are in the boxes where the people are resting and also in the animals. Well, I think the most notable lines are the implied ones, since there are more present in the painting. You can see them in the diagonals that the people make. Moving to the functions of line, we can talk about contour. You can see that everything in this picture has a contour instead of an outline. There is a lot of shading and modeling, as you can see how the people and animals seem unreal. Talking about texture, this painting only has visual texture. For example, you can see in the hair of the animals, feeling like something soft. Whoa, the last function of line present in this painting is movement. You can see it at the top left part, like an angel moving, thanks of its type of line, diagonal, which means movement. Well, moving to the next element, shape, we have all of them, geometric, organic, actual, and implied. In this painting, there are a lot of organic shapes that are the people, the mountains, the animals, and also geometric ones, like the straws. Figure ground and figure ground reversal are present in this painting. All the past shapes that I mentioned were actual ones, but we have also implied ones. You can see one of them, a triangle formed by the people. Talking about mass, this painting doesn't qualify for this category, since it's a two-dimensional painting. Moving to the next element, light, is the first thing that you notice since all the things are pointing to the head of the mom and the shadow. The author is focusing on this part. You can appreciate the tints and shades using in this painting. There are shades of green in the trees. There are also tints of green in the grass. There are shades of brown in all over the place. You can see them. Talking about color, they are using the color wheel all over the painting. Red for the clothes, green for the nature, blue for the mom, brown for the wood. This painting gives you the sensation of warmth since it's using warm colors. For example, the red of the clothes or the yellow of the plants. Even though in the background we have dark. Moving to the next element, space. Well, we have a foreground where almost all the people are, a middle ground where the animals and the landscape are, and finally we have a background where the angel and the little people are. In this painting we have a lot of overlapping. First of all, in the man that is sitting, that is overlapping the woman, that is also overlapping the man behind her. The technique of space used was diminishing size instead of linear perspective and vertical placement. This is because the size of the objects and also because of the distance. You can appreciate this technique since most of the objects are big in the foreground and in the background you can see that the objects are small. There is also atmospheric perspective since most of the foreground is very clear and the background seems like green and blurred. From the principles of design, there are only three present in this painting. One of them is focal point. You can see it in the shadow. The other one is the scale and proportion. The scale of the humans is correct since all of them seem of the same size, more or less, and the proportion of the body seems clear. The style of this painting is naturalistic since it has texture, scale proportion, chiaroscuro, and space technique. Talking about media is a two-dimensional one, an oil painting.